Imagine a gender bias-free world, a world where men and women thrive from equal opportunities and are free from prejudice and stereotype, a world where inclusion and diversity are celebrated as a way of life. Well, here are some real-life examples of how we at Empower are consciously and actively choosing to break the bias.
Today we pride ourselves in implementing several initiatives in breaking gender bias at the workplace, but I'm only going to speak of 3 key things. 1, we are an equal opportunity employer, meaning we create equal chances for candidates as we are onboarding our team members. As of today, we have 55% of team members being female. The same applies to resources, engagement, growth opportunities into the management team. As of today, again, we have 53% of our management team being female. We also implement policies that support and include working parents. As we continue to grow, we intentionally make efforts to create a very safe and gender bias-free environment for all. Happy International Women's Day. Break the bias.
As a young person in the corporate world, it is very, very hard for a female, especially graduate student, to get a job. When you go to these corporate institutions, they do not hire young people because of the lack of experience. They do not believe that graduates like myself have the required skills to successfully accomplish the job that they are required to be doing. But at Empower, I'm employed as coordinator data, and I am breaking the bias by being entrusted with responsibilities and a role that can actually impact the whole decision-making progress of the company.
There has been a stereotype among so many employers that graduates can barely deliver to standard. Doesn't help the matter when you're a female graduate trying to land your first job or your first career. But for the last 6 months, I have been able to deliver by facilitating the Generation Empower program at the University of Dar es Salaam with more than 500 young people, and I can safely say that I've done my job so well. I challenge other employers out there to break the bias and allow graduates to prove themselves worthy, because they are worth it.
As a working mom, it can be really stressful and frustrating, especially if you feel like you have to try so hard to show what you're actually capable of. But working with Empower has allowed me and given me a safe space and friendly environment where I am able to perform both and show what I'm actually capable of doing. So I challenge other companies to break the bias.
As a young mom and a career woman, we are often told that we cannot have the best of both worlds. But I am living proof that it is possible and you can do it. I am blessed to work in an organization that's bias-free, which gives equal growth opportunities to both men and women despite their gender. And my challenge goes to you, my fellow woman, my fellow young mom, to challenge yourself by believing and trusting in yourself, to defy the norms and prove to yourself that you are not defined by any form of bias. So yes, break the bias and go for your dreams.
As a new mom to an 8-month-old and a first-time mom, I would say that it's a very emotional journey. You know, returning to work when a baby is just 3-4 months old, trying to balance and spin all plates, you know, excel in your professional sense, but also be a great mother, a great wife or partner. It's challenging, but what's interesting to me is most people have approached me and said, wow, you're a superwoman, you're a super mom, look at all these things you're doing, and really kind of praise me, and I appreciate that. But what I want to say is that there is no such thing as a superwoman. It takes its toll. It's really, really tough and exhausting to balance all of those aspects of life and motherhood, which is the most important role you can ever have in your life, I think. So I would like to break the bias on super women, super moms. There's no such thing. We all need support and we all need self-care.
Growing up, the finance industry has always been viewed as male-dominated. However, currently being the finance manager while also overseeing the shared services department, that also includes departments like technology, strategy, people and culture, and operations, it only proves the contrary, that there is no such thing as gender-dominated industries. This only shows that as women, we are just as driven, just as hardworking, and just as determined to be able to lead and to be able to take up positions that will give us a chance to lead and manage others. And it also shows other young girls that are watching us and are learning from us that there is no such thing as a gender-based or gender-dominated department or gender-dominated industry, and that they can do anything that they put their mind into. So let's continue to break these biases and keep on winning.
I have been immensely blessed to be surrounded by women who believe that you can rise up and lead, that you can lead with excellence, that you can lead with vision and empathy, and rally the people around you to deliver results that are tangible and that are real and that create impact to the people that are around you. So I am here to break the bias that women cannot be in managerial positions, because I am a true testament that it is possible and that it can be done.
Working woman stereotypes are actually real, and as a recruiter I get to see this on a daily basis firsthand. A lot of people out there do not trust women, especially in the corporate world, to even give them opportunities to be in boardrooms, to be in management positions. As a recruiter, I get a chance to break the bias by giving women chances, actually seeing talent out there and matching it with the right jobs and opportunities.
There was always a myth about a working woman to be mean or misotype, but for real, a potential of a working woman can be magnificent, because these people can be respectful to their partners, to the people around the society, and actually they can be the source to empower other people who would like to be like them or to get to the level that they are.
As a working woman, as much as there are barriers around, but I think as well there is a lot of opportunities around us. And as a woman, I think the only thing that you can control is the opportunities around and the skills and your ability to capture those opportunities. So the key bias that we need to overcome, it is us, our fears, our thinking, and the limit that we are setting for ourselves.